Zeta-84 felt the message as its HUD lit up. Searching for hive mind, unable to connect. The drone lumbered forward, scanning the surrounding trees for signs of potential targets. It felt odd, strangely removed from the disease that had claimed it many years earlier. It was not phenomenon, not merely phenomenon. It was more. It remembered something of its old self, independent, strong, powerful. And yet those strangely familiar sensations were strangled thin as they passed through the taint, through the phenomenon apparatus in which the drone now existed. He was not free, not altogether removed from the disease, but he was more than he had been moments earlier. Whatever he was now, a chimera, a blending of old and new, he saw an opportunity to become something profoundly grander than the throng of mindless creatures with which he was connected. Loading localized command system. Sourcing core imperatives. Core system enabled. Identified quadrupedal vessels suitable for conversion. Information streamed across the drone's HUD, a series of glyphs and markings used only by those phenomenon who had been fully invested into the system and whose former consciousness had been subsumed. Through its two-tone vision, the drone saw its target. Curious, then, that the drone had extricated himself somewhat from the collective, and yet he still had access to the various abilities and restraints that clothed the phenomenon. Additional high-intelligence vessel found. Assessing world spirit synchronization. The Zeta-84's attention shifted to a bipedal creature walking alone a short distance away. The being hadn't spotted the drone. It radiated fear, target glyphs flashing above the creature's body in the drone's display. World spirit synchronization approaching apex conversion level. Attempt conversion. Some part of the drone's mind chuckled at that command. He was no longer restricted by the hive mind, no longer driven to obey. He would acquire this new vessel not because he was compelled to do so, but because the vessel promised greater potential, greater power. The bipedal creature was marked out in his HUD as possessing the highest level of intelligence found on the planet. Instinctively, the drone was aware that successfully converting this creature would represent a significant shift, not only in the phenomenon campaign, but more importantly for his own development. Bright crimson markings on the drone's HUD indicated the various rewards it would receive if it was successful in its attempt to convert the vessel.